Hey guys, Steve Zonardo here with Remax West Zonardo Associates. Happy Monday morning. Just a quick update on the market. Currently right now, we're at 9,643 units available on the market with 1,355 units actually selling. So basically, it's been the same for the last 4 weeks. If you kind of see these summer months, we've been sub 10,000 units and we've had between 1,300 and 1,500 units sell per week. So it's basically an ebb and flow market at very low inventory. We don't see any changes with this. If you're kind of looking for a house right now, you got to be very quick with current inventory because they are selling. And talking about selling properties, we had a few of our listings sell over the weekend. It's quite interesting where properties that get listed for an offer date or an offer presentation for a bidding war that work, and some of them that fail. So it's these are two examples. One property we list on the market at 1.4 million, holding back offers, and we get 20 showings in like 6 days, and we got no offers on the actual offer date. So it's almost like buyers were afraid to come to the plate and submit an offer because they were thinking it's going to go something like crazy, like something north of 1.5 million rather, which is not the case. Market value is probably mid 1.4s for the property. So this property, we list it fails as a bidding war. So what are you going to do? Obviously, we have plan B always in the pouch. We kind of tell our clients that it's always a risk to, if you're going to list for an offer date, if it's going to work or it's not going to work. So we just cancel, relist it at market value, and we sell it in 24 hours for exactly what we wanted to sell it for during the bidding war. So it's almost like we mitigated, or I guess the buyer felt more comfortable to not get into a bidding war, and they ended up doing the deal. And it's hilarious because it's done within 24 hours after we cancel, relisted. So that's one property that failed, but then it wins with probably one of the highest sales in the area compared to the other property that's sold. So it's definitely a historic sale with a cancel relist. Then you get another property, we go on live on the market, get like 50, 60 showings over the weekend, and it can't even make it to offer date, where we get a preposterous bully offer that comes in, and it's too good to not to refuse. So naturally we accept the offer, and it's 11% over asking. But let's not talk about over asking because that's misleading. Let's talk about market value. So it's probably between 5 and 6% over market value. Cost per square foot in that area, it's superseded anything. Price per foot in that neighborhood. So it's definitely record-breaking pricing. So it's even for us going forward, I think we're still going to have these offer presentation dates. I'm not going to change it because it's just lack of inventory. It's economics 101, supply and demand. We don't have the supply, but we have the demand. So we're going to keep holding offer dates and always have that plan B in our pockets, that if it doesn't sell, we'll just cancel, relist it, go into a traditional way of selling, and then sell it within the week list, because let's say that. And that's pretty much it for real estate and what's going on. But let's talk about lumber costs. I was looking at, I think in May, I did a little report with Mondays with Steve. We're talking about lumber costs being $1,686 USD per linear board foot. And now, as of this morning, it's $495 per linear board foot. So it's basically dropped 340% of its height in May. So there's always a reason for this, naturally. Yeah, they said, they got their lumber plants back online, they're producing lumber, this, that, and the other. It's not the question. The bottom line is not going to result of what they want to basically run the operation, because if they're not selling lumber at that 1686 mark, and they still have these plants open, still producing lumber, they're not paying any bills. So what do? You got to adjust that commodity price down in order to start seeing who's going to start nibbling and buying. And interesting enough, I read an article over the weekend in the States that there's, just magically builders are starting to build now. It's not the case is because lumber prices have come down, and it's not affecting their net profit at the end. So I always made that example back in May. It's like basically Hope Renfrew versus Walmart. Who's going to sell more jeans? Who's going to be more profitable? Obviously, you're going to make more money on volume rather than just having some boutique price items, because it's only going to be sold to a select few wealthy people or well-to-do people, rather than the general public that need jeans to go to work and do all the other stuff for the kids. So just a quick rant on that. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach me at my direct line, 647-962-4372, or here on the socials. Have a great day, guys. Ciao.